Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Works Volume 2, right now on States and Kingdoms. Welcome back to States and Kingdoms. Today we're talking about Emerson, Lake and Palmer and their magnificent opus, Works Volume 2. I was really excited to hear this for the first time. I'll be honest, it's not an album that I've listened to my whole life. But I think you know this about me, and some of them might know that I'm quite a Emerson, Lake and Palmer fan.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really excited to listen to Works Volume 2.
You're excited.
I was excited. I still like it.
Oh, I thought that's not how you set up. You say, I was really excited to listen to this, and it stinks.
Yeah,
that's what you were supposed to say.
I'm not going to say that, because I can't say that about my boys.
It doesn't stink.
It doesn't.
No.
And actually, the more I listen to it, the more I like it. It's been growing on me steadily.
I think it's a good collection of music. I mean, ultimately, it's since Love Beach is so very flawed. It's the last kind of solid collection of songs you're gonna get from them. For obviously, Emerson, Lake and Powell is very good, but
that's a great album.
The only thing about it is that I think connecting it to Works Volume 1, I mean, it was really, I don't want to say unnecessary, but I think it presents it kind of wrong.
There doesn't seem to be a connection, musically.
No, there really isn't. And, it's like an odds and sods, really,
Yes.
and if they had titled
Marketed
it something like that, I think it would have been better received.
Rarities and B-sides kind of thing, or just like some, extra songs we had laying around.
Exactly.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah, it's exactly
and it's still enjoyable. I love albums like that.
No, I do too, and I think...
Including odds and sods.
I mean, it's just a question of expectations. Once you really listen to it, if you just listen to it as just a collection of additional songs, and, there's some really interesting things on here. Mm-hmm. And, there aren't... Because of that, it's kind of idiosyncratic. I mean, it doesn't flow like an album, really, and even though Works Volume 1 is so, I don't know, not convoluted, but, busy. There's so much on it.
But it's very ordered.
It still holds together as an album to me.
Yeah, because it's got the, side for you, side for you, and, it's very, very structured.
And the title, Works, suits that. This Extras would be a better title.
Or just don't call it Works, just call it Volume 2.
Yeah, Volume 2. Or just number 2.
I led that one to you.
Anyway, there's some songs recorded in 1973. You can hear that.
Yeah, there's a different energy to some of the songs.
It sounds like something from, Brain Salad Surgery, especially Brain Salad Surgery.
Yes.
Of those songs, Tiger in the Spotlight, Brain Salad Surgery, Apple Blossoms in the
wind.
In the windmill of your, Apple Blossom Time by the Andrew Sisters. I can't.
The Apple song.
No, those they're good, and they do stand out, just sonically. Brain Salad Surgery reminds me of a song. I don't know if it's Captain Beefheart, or I cannot figure it out. It's been bothering me.
Yeah, it has sort of like that easy melody. It's just like it is reminiscent of something.
Just a little bit, just the rhythm of the melody, the verse. Such a mix on this, which is what makes it so interesting is all the styles that you do get here.
Yeah.
And the thing about ELP that I really like is their virtuosity, their ability to move within styles, to incorporate different things, classical or jazz or whatever it is. But the thing I really like about it, and I think you do get that here, is it's not showiness. It's just that they love all that music, and there's a real. Of course, there should be. I mean, this is sort of stating kind of a very obvious thing, but
it's okay.
It's not virtuosity for virtuosity's sake. It's for the love of all this music that they want to play all of it, and they play it all together.
But also, what I mean, but also so they're good at playing their instruments. Should they pretend that they're not?
All right, calm down. You're getting angry. I'm just trying to say.
I mean, come on.
I'm just saying.
Come on. There is a fluidity in their songs and their albums, even this one, where they can fluidity. Oh. It's an ease. Mm-hmm. They can move from one thing to another very, very easily. Sometimes within a song, mm-hmm. or easily just songs sitting next to each other on the album, and it always makes sense. They can jump, styles or
because they want to play the different
genres
styles,
if you want to say it.
So here, Maple Leaf Rag. So you have ragtime, you have like Boogie Woogie,
the Barrel House.
Yeah, and it's all. I mean, it's not mixed with anything. It's just straight. It shows off how much music they knew and how Keith Emerson in particular could play.
Yeah.
Anything.
And just how unique they are. Because who else could have an album like this?
There's a great joy in it. There really is. Yeah. It's fun. It's a fun album. It's fun to listen to. It's fun to hear all those different things coming from them. You do have all of them represented well on this album. That's true.
It sounds good. It sounds good.
Yeah. So you have Greg Lake's his ballads, the I Believe in Father Christmas, which I mix up with the Kinks song over and over again in my head.
Unfortunately.
Not just the title.
No,
not the song.
The song itself, the music is pretty different. It's just yeah.
You have Bullfrog, Carl Palmer, gets to kind of
percuss.
He percusses.
He percusses violently.
They all play extremely well. But I think to me, the thing about this album is just getting to see all the music that they could play.
Yeah.
And play with such
vigor and
alacrity
delight.
And joy.
We used good words.
Thank you.
So the thing that we always come to in some of these videos when we're talking about a band that is kind of close to the end of their fabulousness, we always say, would you listen to this album and understand it and enjoy it and
would you rate it as highly
and think that it's good, or if you didn't know what had come before?
Yeah, or if you didn't already listen to ELP, or if
right.
Yeah.
It's an interesting question.
Well, I think the answer is yes. I think I would be interested in them from this album. I think I'd be quite taken with their musicianship and Greg Lake's singing, of course, as always. I think it's definitely interesting enough, solid enough to excite interest.
Yeah.
Love Beach, maybe not. Even though
I don't know,
I probably still would.
I would say okay. I would say
I'd be
yes.
like, just
what
for
this? I gotta listen to other stuff.
A Taste of My Love.
Yeah.
Just because of that, it'd be like, I need to listen to this band more.
I think that I agree. I think there's enough here that is of worth, and uniquely Emerson, Lake and Palmer, all the things that made them so great are still here in maybe smaller bits, but
yeah.
It's still all there. They're not done. They're not done yet.
They were. That's the interesting thing is for them.
They're not done yet.
I mean, how really precipitous their sort of fall was. It just seems like just tired. In a way,
they gave so much early on, and like those performances and even the recordings are so bombastic and vigorous. They really just like pooped out.
It was really special. Those albums are really special. They're I mean, everyone mentions their live performances. You can see how it's like I mean
how crazy exciting that was.
Yeah, just kind of run out of gas a little bit, and obviously record labels and obligations, and
owners.
Yeah.
You have to weigh that in your decision, when you're talking about an album like this, because you're talking about a band that, is so up here, so even their down here is still...
Well, yeah, and I don't think this is their down here. Their down here was...
Well, down here.
Down here. It was... that was yet to come.
Down here.
As a collection of songs, B-sides, not outtakes really, but, but extra songs, things like
Randoms.
that.
Eat your heart out.
This is a good one, and it's just if it weren't called Works Volume 2, we're expecting something similar to Volume 1.
It's a little
at least,
misleading.
you know.
It's fun to have. It's all fun. Thank you so much for watching our discussion of Works Volume 2. Please make sure to like this video, let us know what you think in the comments, and please subscribe to States and Kingdoms. We will see you next time.